Good morning and happy Wednesday, Barstow. This is our last show for you all until after spring break. To start our show, we'd like to wish Mr. Holmes a very happy birthday.
Megan, besides Mr. Holmes' birthday, do you know what else is special about the month of March?
You know, I'm not entirely sure, Rachel.
Well, March is Deaf Awareness Month. In honor, Kennedy made this piece about it.
One time the show ER actually sent me to the ER. So my parents had a TV in the bathroom and it was really high up, and I'm a really short person. And the show ER was on, and I'm obsessed with that show, and so I really wanted to watch it, but I couldn't really see the TV. So I decided to geniusly stand on one of those exercises.
Well, I remember when I was younger, I used to always go out to my grandma's yard. We'd always garden, it'd always be really fun, and she would show me all her tomatoes and stuff, and it was just a really great experience. But then when I got older, I decided, oh, maybe I want to do a garden at my own home. And so she helped me out, we went shopping.
When I lived in Florida, I had a host parents who were very strict about, one day I went out with this one friend. We were 20 minutes late. I was grounded from Christmas to the end of the school year.
Thanks, Kennedy. That was a great piece. Switching gears, let's check up with Ryan and his piece about kindness.
I think that kindness is about discipline, actually. I don't think people often think of it in that way. It requires really being careful about noticing the people around you. You have to be paying attention in order to be kind. You can't be oblivious and kind. So kindness is about seeing people and anticipating what help they might need even before they ask for it. The good news is that we are presented with 1,000 daily opportunities to make other people's lives a little bit better, and in the process make our own a little bit better by just noticing the fact that we impact others in every little thing we do and striving to take responsibility for that. And I know that might seem a little overwhelming. How can I possibly fully take responsibility for all the ways in which I connect with other people all day, every day? It is a little overwhelming, but I think it's also exciting that the opportunity for improvement and for doing better by people always exists. You're never finished. I think it's important to feel some pressure to do better, to push yourself. You're going to be most successful in being kind if you are doing what comes most naturally to you. The key is to find what you love and then find a way to turn that toward good. I think a lot about Dr. Kramer's graduation speech a few years ago. He ended with this idea of being useful and being kind. Be useful and be kind. And that seems to me to be a pretty good summary of what one needs to do to be a decent human being. In ethics, we talk about sort of modifying that golden rule so that it becomes treat others as they wish to be treated, which requires noticing, requires empathy, but within reason, and while still keeping some self-interest in mind without undue or excessive self-sacrifice, which isn't quite as snappy as treat others as you wish to be treated. It's not as quick or as easy to say, but I think it's a pretty good comprehensive statement of how to be kind. In the end, the effect is the same. You're doing a good thing, and that should be enough.
Great job, Ryan. So are you excited for the boys' basketball game tomorrow?
I sure am, but I'm just as excited for the robotics team's first regional this weekend at the MCCKC campus. The robot looks great this year, and we're very excited to show it off with a ton of great competition.
Well, good luck to both teams. Lastly, here is this week's Guess That Baby. If you have a guess and you want a free bag of chips, email us at btvn@barstowschool.org. Well, that's all we have for you today. I'm Megan.
And I'm Rachel. Have a great spring break, Barstow.